Albuquerque, New Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta, New Mexico. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Houston's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with...
Turning it on! It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. Pulls it in, it's Harrell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They booted away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Chanticleers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll pull it down and run. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got it. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Houston offense comes onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first down.
He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Houston!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. To the air, it's Hudson. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And the shot that clears come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. It's caught along the side. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Got his man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The shot that clears look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quick strike complete. All right, guys, let's talk a little Coastal Carolina. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a man. It's Hudson. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They go to the draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. They'll send the back in motion. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the marker. It's Durham. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Connection to the right. It's a seam wide open. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. That is just a punch in the gut for any offense. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it to the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. A fun postseason battle here, deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for space. It's Reeder. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Back to pass. It's Hudson. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the shot to clear will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll try to pop the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He tries to take the top off. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Cougar. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Give to the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
And that's another shot to clear.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down coming up. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they
throws toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hudson. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end getting vertical. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Going for it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Payne. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Thurman. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to keep running.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Houston going up tempo. Out of the gun, the inside give. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a crease. It's Dickey. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The play action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Shoot, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Dropping back, it's Hudson. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And that's another shot to clear.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's another shot to clear.
Just keep slinging it. Trying to get behind the defense. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Heat. Hauls it in. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. The shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Payne. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the sticks, it's Thurman. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. That's caught, it's Thurman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these two programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl.
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Chanticleers want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Cougars will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive, and already ready out to the 41. It's first down. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the shot to clear is headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Hudson. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. The shot that clears will line it up on 1st and 10. The quick out. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Houston offense once again. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. They'll try the run. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. To the air, it's Hudson. Here comes the heat. Got a man, it's Reeder. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reeder. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Going to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're working that left side. Touchdown, shot to clear. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And they did tack on the extra point. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. At the end of 3, and we've got a chance to have a postseason classic on our hands. Let's take a look at the stats so far. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got his man on the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Dropping back, it's Hudson. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good right down the boulevard. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Harrell. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in, it's Thurman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. They're going to ride this running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Running into the open space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Now he's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. Rush is on him. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Hudson. Oh, they're after him. Oh, it's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. As heartbreaking as it is for this guy to give up the football there, an exhilarating moment, a big-time play for this defense.
We talk about plays that just change momentum, and you're feeling that tidal wave and that shift right now after that play. What an outstanding individual effort by that defender to come away with the fumble recovery, and now let's find out what his offense can do.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Using his legs, it's sticky. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! They move on top here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To throw, it's Hudson. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Reeder. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, trying to find his man. This time he's got it. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Reeder. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock after a short pickup of 7, and it's getting dire in terms of the clock. Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Caught, close to the marker, it's Reeder. Timeout call by the offense, 23 seconds remaining in the game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the shot to clear is one to move quickly. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past.